Well, I hope you guys can see the bridge. Leaburg Dam Bridge, I think. Not the dam bridge, excuse me. That's a covered bridge right there. Built well over 100 years ago here in Leaburg, Oregon. And as you tell, it's nighttime, early morning. I would take a friend back to his house up in Blue River, Oregon. So, why did I stop here? Let me tell you why. I stopped here to talk for 1 second. And that's really about what's happening in California, what's happening here, really what's happening on the West Coast in general is bullshit. And people want to destroy shit, or see it get destroyed, because that's the basis of any communist system. Can't have anything nice. It all has to be equity. What does equity mean? Equity means that everyone's equal. Well, that sounds really good. Well, until you realize everyone can be equally as broke and poor. And that's exactly what communism does. Because Karl Marx was a dumbass, and he's, ostensibly the one who created it. Reality of it is, he wasn't. Hegel before him, and even Locke before that. I mean, it goes way, way back, even to Gnostic stuff. And that's really the basis of a really crappy system, a government that we're currently encountering. The fires in California are just a taste of what awaits us. You know how I know this? Because in Oregon we had the same thing. About 4 years ago, we had a fire. And the fire was up in Blue River. And that fire caused major, major damage. The fire burned the places. You probably can't see because it's dark. That's what the trees look like here. You're going, felon, those trees are dead. And you'd be right. Because they got set asunder. As the asunder word that freaking Gavin fucking Newsom says all the time. But yeah, you see some trees there. But this is the McKenzie River, by the way. That's what this little covered bridge goes over. That's like 130, 40 years old. But yeah, built by the timber industry. Funny enough that the people that we always been berated by the media and by freaking justice warriors as being evil, and they make beautiful things like this covered bridge. And so the real question is, as you can tell, even at 3 o'clock in the morning, people are actually driving up here because people have jobs and they have to work. I know, it's crazy. But anyways, going back to Oregon and the fire that was up here several years ago, the cause of that fire was, obviously you could tell by coming up here and you see all the trees. What do you see? Dead trees. Dead, a lot of shit on the ground. And you can't really see it. You can see it through the river there. You can see all those little bushes and trees and shit. That creates the environment for wildfires. And what happens when you have wildfires? Things burn down. Trees burn down, but especially homes and houses burn down. And that's what you have in California. And the one other thing, the reason why I brought you up here is Leaburg Dam is a dam that uses flood control on the McKenzie River. And it's done that way. It's been that way for 100 years. They've had this dam in Leaburg. The dam is being torn down, not for no reason other than not to even save a freaking fish. It's being done to essentially, at the behest of people, to create their communist utopia. Because the people of Eugene and Springfield, they cannot have nice things either. They can't have a nice city. The city's been destroyed by the policies of the government, both local and state in Eugene's case. Not so much Springfield. Has destroyed the beautiful city that was Eugene not so long ago. And it is a beautiful place for a city. I wouldn't move there now, obviously, because we have the highest homeless rate of any city in America, over 100,000 people. So up here you won't find any homeless people, and so you find beautiful things like that covered bridge. Kind of looks like Madison, like the bridges of Madison County or whatever, with Clint Eastwood in it. It's a gorgeous bridge. I digress. Anyways, We had a fire up here. All this stuff burned down. We had smoke, a lot of smoke. Ash covered my backyard there in Eugene for a long time till I was able to get it all off. That's what people in my home back in LA are feeling right now. They're going to be covered in ash, not a damn thing you can do about it. They're breathing in this ash, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. They will, and it's funny that it was impossible in 2020 to, luckily we were wearing masks already because we were lied to about that. But yeah, it's just very, very surreal, Obviously, I left California for a reason, because the people there destroyed it for the most part before I left. So watching it burn down is almost the end of it. Like, it feels sort of like I left it was getting destroyed. It just got worse. Now it's gone. We're talking about my hometown, place I was born, is gone. I mean, it's never going to come back the same way. And when, not if, we have another fire here. And now that the Leaburg Dam is going to be gone, guess what's going to happen in Eugene? We're not going to have any fire hydrants at work. We're not going to have water. We're going to have misery, and we're going to have fire. And that period that the Santa Ana winds happen is a few months after our eastward winds happen, which is in mid-August to mid-September. And that's when our fire danger is elevated to extreme here, because for the rain and you have eastward wind. And Eugene is going to burn one day. At the rate it's going to burn just like LA. Not something I wish for, obviously. I have a home there. But even my insurance rates have doubled since I moved back here, back in 2018. They've doubled. They more than doubled. And the energy prices have gone up 90% since I moved here. It's in 2018. It's 7 years. It's not that long ago. This is unaffordable. It's offensive. Everything about what they're doing on the West Coast, the 3 states on the West Coast, is awful. It's beyond disgusting. And they have to cheat their way and make up votes in order to get these people in power. And the people they put in power, like Tina Kotek, she wouldn't know shit from Shinola. And I can't even say she's an effective manager. They do worship the manager of all things here. And they would call my God the demiurge, I guess, if they actually were attuned to their Gnostic beliefs, which they're usually not. They do believe in the Gnosticism, though. They do believe in magical thinking. And this is what magical thinking leads to. Things that happen that go up in smoke in California. Magical thinking. And that's what led to the fire. And that kind of Gnostic Marxist bullshit is going to destroy this town soon. I don't think it's not a matter if, it's a matter of when. And this covered bridge is going to be gone. So I just wanted to get at least a video of it real quick, even at night, before it is gone, because it's going to be gone very soon, I'm sure, if we keep going this route. Anyways, that's all I got. I hope you all have a great day, or great year, whatever. This is the Felon, signing off.